Today we will talk about a simple project and we will show the step-by-step workflow to build this project. The project is named as VariantTranslator. That is, we have different types of variant we can see in the VCF file, and sometimes it's hard or difficult to read that variant and how much their effect on our human body and how they perform. So this variant translator will take a clinical VCF file and will interpret those variants. So the key features of this is actually comprehensive VCF parsing. That is, it will parse a clinical VCF file. Then it has two options. That is, can it can be used. It can use the patient and also the clinicians. And the structure reporting. So after the explanation generating, it will report in a structured JSON format. And as this is an open source framework, anyone can adapt or integrate this in their project. So the core architecture is actually we will develop a model using the Gemma 327B. It is actually the Gemini open source model. We will use this open source model to generate our explanation. So let's see what the code does. First, we need to install the Python library. Then this is the Google Generative AI to interact with the Google AI Studio. Then we need some import of some library in here. So in the data, we will use the cleanvar.vcf. This is the file path. And here you need to use your own generative AI API in here. You can generate your own API by this link in the AI Studio. And just you need to create your API and use this in here. I will write this URL in the description. Here, our first approach is to parse our VCF file. So the VCF file contains the chromosome field, position field, reference, alternative field, and it may also contains some field that is clinical significance, clinical human variation. Then it can contain the gene name, molecular consequence. So let's read our file, and it actually extract all the fields what we need actually. So in the position 338615, it has reference G and the variant, that is the alternative base A, and it is in the chromosome Y. You can see, so here we can first we need to configure the model, and here you can see a different models in the Gemini API. You can use any of this model. Just you need to copy and paste this model name in here. I actually used the Gemma 27 billion this model because this is open source actually. So this is our main class that actually do the same thing. So we showed a file that parts the VCF. Here, this file also parts the VCF. You can see a little better extraction of the VCF file in here. Then we will use the explain variant. This function will take our variant and the user type, that is for which it should explain. That is, if it is for patient, then it won't use any medical terminology or complex term to explain the things so that a patient can understand. And if it is a doctor, then it will use the medical terminology suitable for doctor. After reading, you will can understand this easily, no worry. And here we are designing a prompt so that we can say the model that what tone they should use for patient and doctor. And here is the main prompt that we will pass to the model to generate our explanation. So here we are saying how should the model interact and what user type it should consider. Then this is the field text, what description we are passing actually in here. These are all the description we are passing. Here the tone guidance, then we are just saying the model, that is, do not include any greetings or any questions, just focus on the variant and its effect. So the model will act straightforward and it won't write anything extra information, anything extra. Here, this is the main process VC file. It will parse the BCF. Then here is the report structure. That is the JSON format structure, how it will save or in which way it will save. After generating report, we'll generate also a short summary in 2 to 3 sentences for better understanding. Okay, let's run this. And this is the main file. First, we are creating an instance of the genetic explainer class. Here is the explainer object. Then this is the output file path where we will save the output. And this will also print the report, sorry, summary, and the report, the first report only. So if we run this, it's processing, generating patient explanation for the first patient, and it find the 5 variants. That is, it find 5 variants in our PCF file. Now it's progressing. It has completed 4 by 5. Let's wait a little bit so that it complete. So before seeing the summary, we need to look at the variant first. So this is the first variant, that it contains the chromosome, the position, the reference base, alternative base, and the significant, that is, it is likely benign. Then the genome variation, it contains the name of the existing ID of the file, then the position, and this is the alternate reference base and the alternative base. Then it contains the gene name. Here is the gene name and the molecular consequence. That is, it is actually the synonymous variant. So what interpretation the model gives us for this entry, we will, let's check. Here is the report summary. Your genetic test results have come back showing 5 variants in the genes analyzed, but thankfully none of these are known to cause disease and none require immediate concern. All identified variants were considered normal. Okay, then if we look at the explanation for the first entry, we can see it here. This reports the Y chromosome, and this instruction manual, this specific change is classified as likely benign. Okay, this means that based on current knowledge, it's not expected to cause a health problem. And it also a synonymous variant, meaning it doesn't change the protein that the gene makes. The protein is still built correctly despite this small difference in the genetic code. So our entry won't cause any health problem. So we can see the other explanation also. You can change the 0 to 4 in here. It is a simple model. You can improve it for further to make it more user friendly and more appropriate. So I think you have learned a few things today. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.